Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has started the screening of ambassadorial nominees, and like everything that he does in his administration, it has been characterized by cronyism. People who sings his praises have populated the ambassadorial list. There was most of them, they don't have the experience required to be ambassadors, but they just as a process of settlement for being supportive of the Tinubu administration, not necessarily that they have the scale to handle what it requires to be an ambassador. When I was shocked when I read in the papers that former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kayode, had gone through screening to be an ambassador. Now, if you look at Femi Fani-Kayode's recent write-ups on Israel and Gaza, the way he wrote, the vitriol coming out of his mouth and from his pen about the state of Israel, that is somebody who the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want him to be ambassador. Well, with his vitriolics against Israel, maybe they will send him to be ambassador to Israel. Let us see what he will do there, because he had been saying and writing all kinds of things, showing his support for Hamas, even when government of Nigeria itself, at least President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have been very careful in openly supporting Hamas and all those organizations that are attacking Israel, that are regarded as terrorist organizations by the Western world and most democratic nations in Europe. Fani-Kayode have been writing their praises, singing their praises, calling for damnation against the people of Israel and the Israeli nation since this Gaza-Israeli war started, which was provoked by Hamas attacking Israel in October 2024. Now, that being said, so that is the kind of person that you want to be an ambassador. Somebody who doesn't have the kind of the kind of temperament that is required to be an ambassador, to represent a country. That is who Tinubu has nominated, and now he has gone through screening, and you can bet he will pass the screening. Then you have somebody like Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri is now going to be an ambassador representing Nigeria. And what was the qualification of Reno Omokri? Reno Omokri is being nominated because of what? Because I've been singing the praises of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The man, he before now was called a drug baron. He called him a drug baron. The man, he said that he's corrupt. The man, he said that was moving bull vans during the election. And because the man is now, that's what Reno Omokri called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a certificate forger, a drug baron, all kinds of names, including movement of bull van during the election and all that. But once Reno Omokri began to sing his praises after the 2023 election, Reno Omokri turned 360 degrees and began to praise Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, this is his reward. So it's not because Reno Omokri has any capacity, or has any training. Now, if you look at what Reno Omokri used to say before, now, if you look at what he used to say now, and what he's saying, what he said before, and what he's saying now, you now begin to ask yourself, what is the quality, what would constitute the quality of a good ambassador? Because I was meant to understand that for you to be an ambassador as a representative of Nigeria, or indeed any country in the world, you must have integrity and trustworthiness. Can you tell me that Reno Omokri has integrity just by me watching his actions, what he said in the past and what he's saying now? Does that show you a man who has integrity and trustworthiness to be an ambassador? Because for you to be an ambassador of a country, you must have credibility, you must have integrity, you must have trustworthiness. Ambassadors must demonstrate honesty, must demonstrate transparency, and must demonstrate reliability. Do you think that Reno Omokri is reliable? Do you think that Femi Fani-Kayode is reliable? Do you think that these two people, they are honest, they are transparent people that should be ambassador to represent the most populous black nation on earth in any country? Do you think like that? Do they even have the diplomatic experience? Because for you to be an ambassador, you need a background in foreign service or in action that are associated with foreign service. This is because having foreign service experience is essential, because ambassadors usually have significant experience in international relations, negotiations, and handling complex diplomatic situations. Now, all these things are qualities that you don't get it just by being somebody on social media. You need to have the training. Can you say that Femi Fani-Kayode has the experience to be an ambassador? Can you say that for Reno Omokri? Even for the former governor of Aviation State, Okezi Ikpeazu, and former governor of Imo State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, they are among those that they say they have screened. Do you think that these people can be able to represent the country well? These are all about people who are praising President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it's not just about that they have the capacity, it's just to find a position for those who have been singing the praises of the administration, even as the administration has continued to perform abysmally in all sectors. Now, people have cried out that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had taken a long time in refilling the vacancies, because don't forget that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu sacked almost all the ambassadors in many countries and scaled down diplomatic mission. And people have been worried about the fact that he hasn't reconstituted these missions for a very long time now, for over a year or thereabout now, and that he doesn't speak well of Nigeria. But does that mean that instead of taking time to look for diplomats that were trained, diplomats that had what it takes to be ambassadors, you now populate the whole place as with people who are singing the praises of government? I saw Shehu Sani there among those reportedly that passed through the screen. Why is Shehu Sani there? Because Shehu Sani has been singing the praises of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a very long time. Even before he defected to APC, he had been singing the praises of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So that is what qualifies him to be there. What experience does he have, except that he had been a senator? And so what? Is that what it requires to be an ambassador? because you sing the praises of the president. What experience do they have to be ambassador? Many of them, they don't. It is just a question of settling people who they feel are being vocal in supporting the government. In the case of Ipazo and Ugwani, it is as set of settling them. Even if they were not able to deliver their states to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at least they were part of the G5 created by Yeshua to cause all kinds of problems for PDP in the last presidential election. That's the reward for it. But is that what our ambassadorial position is supposed to be? The ambassadorial position is supposed to be a professional position for people who are trained in diplomacy, so that they can be able to give professional guidance to Nigeria's diplomatic missions around the world. Anytime you see it being politicized as job for the boys, you find out that the country will pay a price for it in our embassies, in our ambassadorial, in our missions around the world. I can tell you that for free. Because when professionalism is jettisoned for cronyism, what you are going to get is poor performance. And you get a lot of complaint from Nigerians abroad and those who are trying to have access to Nigeria. When you populate everywhere with people who have no experience in diplomacy, who have no experience in ambassadorial duties. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this. What is your position that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has now made the ambassadorial position? Now they have sacked people who are professionals. Now they have brought in people who are unprofessionals and who are going to be learning on the job to replace them. What do you think about Reno Omokri being made ambassador in Nigeria, ambassador to represent Nigeria, or Femi Fani-Kayode? Do you think they meet the qualities if you are the one that is to do the appointment? What is your position? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.